Greetings, Boon Dwellers, with Mars here. Welcome back to another vlog. It's been a while, um, and I haven't been recording my videos like I should have been for quite some time, and that is due to me personally. Um, I've been focusing a lot on Mabinogi lately and a lot of live streaming and for because of that, unfortunately, you guys here on YouTube suffer for it. I mean, you guys aren't really suffering, but I don't even know. I don't even know if any of you watch. But that's fine. Um, I know I've been up and down with videos, but I've been uploading stuff that I'm just not happy with because they're not very, I'm not very good editor. I'm not very, I can't edit worth the hill of beans, to be honest with you. I just can't. The only thing I can do is add an intro and an outro, and that's it. That's the extent of my abilities for editing. I haven't been happy with the stuff I've been producing and putting out, but it's the only thing I can do. So I have to keep going, and hopefully one day I can get there. Hopefully one day. So I've been focusing a lot of time and effort into my Twitch channel and Mabinogi. Um, for those of you that don't know, I do have a Twitch channel that I live stream to. I've been live streaming like almost every single day. Almost every single day. Hasn't been every single day, but darn near close. Darn near close. Right. As a matter of fact, right now I'm on Mabinogi right now, which is why I'm a little bit distracted. Um, because I'm trying to set up that stuff right now to do the AFK event. Um, what I'm gonna do as soon as I'm done setting up for the AFK event is I'm actually gonna finish recording Subnautica and then edit it and get it ready for uploading. I need to switch that to the recording software. Yeah, so that's what's been going on, guys. It's just I time is an issue for me. Time is a massive issue for me. Like you don't even know. You don't even understand. Between working 8 hours a day, sleeping 8 hours a day, that's 16 hours out of the 24 right there. Let's do some basic math real quick. Calcu- Calculator, please. Okay, so 24 hours minus the 16. Boom. That gives me 8 hours. Now let's say I spend about 2 hours roughly doing chores. Any and all chores and helping take care of kids. So so let's just minus 4 hours for chores, helping taking care of kids, dinner, and all of that. That gives me 4 hours left. Okay, minus another 2 hours from that because that's how long I stream on my Twitch channel for. So that gives me 2 hours. And most of the time, I'm using that extra 2 hours being with my family and helping out where I can and whatnot. So you can almost to the T figure out my schedule. Monday through Friday, 16 hours out of the 24 are spent already. Boom. 8 hours sleeping, 8 hours working. Okay? And then if you put in the fact of the chores, helping take care of kids, which, by the way, I have a 3-year-old who's almost 4, and a newborn that's almost 1 year old. 1 years old. Taking care of young children takes quite a bit of effort and time and patience and love. So I'm trying to my best to figure out a good, decent schedule to spend every single waking moment trying to keep busy with my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel. And balance that out with family, because family's important to me. I want to spend time with my wife. I want to spend time with my son. I want to spend time with my daughter. I can't do this for full time because I got to pay the bills, you know? Bills have to be paid around here. If I didn't have to work 8 hours a day Monday through Friday, I would have all the time. I would have 40 more hours a week to work on my YouTube, to work on Twitch, to work on my book that I've been trying to write, to spend time with family, get the chores done. If I didn't have to work 8 hours a day Monday through Friday, that's so much more time I could be spending elsewhere. I might be able to work out. I may be able to do this. May be able to do that. There's just a lot going on right now, guys. And time is an issue. Time is no friend of mine. The only decent amount of time I get is on the weekends, but normally we're spending that either like deep cleaning the house or something. You know? Or going shopping, or going to Walmart, going to do this, going to do that, shopping. Those 2 extra hours, those last 2 hours of my day, sometimes get spent going shopping or going to an appointment here or there or whatnot. I have no time, and a lot of people don't understand this. I'm trying the best that I can. There's only one of me. I can't duplicate myself. Okay? No matter how many times I'd wish there was double me, but there's just no way. I have been busting my ass and whatnot. It's just ridiculous. You know, and it really bothers me when certain people say, oh, you could be doing more, you could be doing so much more, you could be doing this, there's no reason for stuff not to get done, there's no this, you should be getting this done. Where in the hell am I getting the time for it? Where? I'm trying my best. I'm doing the best that I can. As a matter of fact, me and my wife, Cinder, aka Alexis, have finally come up with a chore chart to try and streamline all the chores of the house right now. For example, today I'm in charge of laundry, cooking, dishes, and helping pick up around the house. And I have to clean the bathroom either today or tomorrow. So basically, I'm going to give you an example of what our chore chart looks like, if I can pull it up real quick. I don't want news. Oh, my calendar, please. I would like to display only the chore chart, please. And I would like to look at the week. And I would like to look at next week. Okay. So, we're going to start off with Sunday and work our way to Saturday to give you an idea of of how thinly I'm stretched. Okay? Sunday. And this is only chores. Okay? This is time for chores and stuff and things. I'm not going to give you my whole schedule. It's not going to happen. I'm just trying to give you a baseline of everything. So, Sunday, pick up stuff and things, which means making sure the living room and dining room are clean, and having Henry help me pick up his toys and throw away all the dirty food and put away all the dirty dishes next to the sink and whatnot. Okay? That takes us a decent amount of time. And then there's dishes. One load of dishes needs to be done each day. Okay? So, and if we fall behind on dishes, Saturday and Sunday, I double down on that. If we kept up with it during the week, then I won't have to do as much and just have to do one load. And by the way, this includes cleaning the stove and microwave. Dishes, and then my wife, Cinder, aka Alexis, she sweeps and mops on Sunday, which means I have to pick up everything first before she can do her chore. Then I have to take the bins, the recycling bin and the garbage bin, to the end of the road for pickup on Monday. And then we alternate on the bathroom every Sunday. One week she does it, one week I do it, and vice versa. And then on Sundays, I'm normally one that cooks or provides food or do something. Okay? Monday, from roughly 6 a.m. to 2:15 p.m., I'm working. And during the time that I'm working, Cinder, aka Alexis, is supposed to be picking up the living room and dining room and doing a load of dishes as well as cook. Okay? So basically I don't have any chores myself to do Monday. Monday is like a really hectic day for me at the office, and it's really stressful, and it basically that gives me kind of a break from chores to help take care of kids and do all this other stuff that I need to do. Tuesday, I work from 6 a.m. to 2:15. During that time, my wife is supposed to be picking up the living room and dining room, and then she cooks that on Tuesdays, and then I do the dishes. Wednesday, I work from 6 a.m. to 2:15. During that time, she picks up the living room, dining room, does a load of dishes, and cooks that night. Basically, Wednesday is also another day where I hardly have any chores to do and gives me kind of a rest. Thursday, 6 a.m. to 2:15, I work. During that time, my wife is supposed to be picking up the living room and dining room with Henry. That night, she is also supposed to cook, and then I do dishes. Friday, this is where it's going to start to change for the weekend. 6 a.m. to 2:15, I work. During that time, she picks up the living room, dining room with Henry and whatnot, and then she does a load of dishes. And then Friday night, I cook. Saturday, Laundry from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And during that time, I pick up stuff. I pick up the living room, dining room with Henry. I do a load of dishes. I take out all the trash and recycling. Cinder does the litter box, and then I cook on Saturdays. And then I've already explained Sundays to you guys. That's just our chores. And depending on how much there is depending how long it takes and whatnot. And there's just many different variables and whatnot. So basically, I'm doing dishes 4 times a week, while she does it 3 times a week. I cook 3 times a week, while she cooks 4 times a week. A good trade-off, I think. And then, and that's not including if the driveway needs to be shoveled from the snow, and the sidewalk. If it snows outside, either I hire someone to do it for me, or I have to shovel my driveway and the sidewalk, and that's not including mowing the lawn. If the lawn needs mowing, that's me. And whatnot. And that's also not including going to the store when we need to go to the store. But this is just giving you a rough idea of how there's not enough time in a day. There's not. There just isn't. I wish there was more. But there just isn't. You know? I know that I'm doing everything that I can. There might be a couple days here and there where we slip on the chore chart and whatnot. But that's okay. Everybody has ups and downs and twists and turns. Life's not perfect. There are days that I end up not doing my chores, and I try to make them up the next day and give her a break. There are days where she ends up not doing chores, and then she tries to make them up the next day. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Bottom line. I'm doing everything that I can. I can do no more than what I'm doing now. I'm quite simply busting my ass. I can be doing no more than what I'm doing. I know there's some people out there that think that I could be doing more, or I should be doing more, or this and that. And I can't. There's no time. There's absolutely no time in a day, not enough time in a day. Plain and simple. Especially during the week, Monday through Friday. There's just not enough time. Plus, I try to give Cinder her alone time on her computer and take over watching the kids and whatnot. The point I'm trying to make is, me and my wife are doing everything that we're supposed to, and we can't try any harder than we are now. We can't do much more than what we're doing. There's just not enough time in the day. There's not. I already told you where most of it's going. during the week. And that's not including, like I said, that's not including appointments or this or that or whatnot. It's just there's not enough time. Time is an issue. Time is a very, very, very big issue. But I do know that this sounds like a lot of excuses and whatnot. I understand that. And I understand that it's going to come off as me just spouting out excuses and this and that and whatnot. But I'm going to be straight up with you guys. It's just, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. And that's another reason why I can't edit too, because I can't find the time to learn and I can't find the time to do it myself. Like, it, like during the week while I'm working from home, mind you, while I'm working from home during the week when it's slow on the phones or in chats, I try to edit those videos. And I'm trying to get them done as quick as possible because I don't know when my next call is or I don't know when my next chat is. So basically, I'm trying to do I'm trying to do things while I'm working when I should be focusing on work. But it's the only way I can save some time. And that's why my edit jobs are so shitty. Plain and simple. Sorry for the language, but it's why I can't edit with the poop. You know? I mean, I would start recording my live streams from Twitch and putting them up onto the YouTube channel, but because of the whole copyright stuff and things and the whole music restrictions and this and that and all this other garbo, I don't want to do that until I have an editor go through it, make sure everything's okay, and then sends it back to me so I can post it or whatever, however that works out. I don't know. I'm just... There's not much more I can do, guys. There's just not much more I can do. I'm trying my best. It is my dream to turn my Twitch and my YouTube into a career one day. That's my perfect job right there. That's what I'm striving for. I'd like I'd like to find more time to work and finish my book I'm writing. I'd like to just sit down and spend hours on it. I'd like to have a sit down and just spend some countless hours on my book that I'm writing. Whether it be reading or rereading it or writing more or whatever. I'd love to have a sit down and just work on my book and try to get it finished. Again, time. I'm really trying to do too much in what little time that I have. And because our children are so young, it's also kind of hard on that front too, because they demand and require a lot more attention. So, as they get older, that will start to get better. But it's getting to that point. Like, by the time Marva turns 18, I'm going to be in my 40s. Like, I turned 28 this year. In 2 more years, I'm going to be 30. Dear God, I'm an old man. You know, my depression wants me to say that I'm almost 30 and have nothing to show for it, but that's just not true. I mean, I'm doing way better than my siblings and way better than certain I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I have a nice house. I have 2 beautiful children. I have a wife, a beautiful wife. I have a cat, I have a dog, I have a working car, and I got food on the table, and and whatnot. I got food in the fridge. I got a lot of things. I have a lot of accomplishments that I've done. A lot of accomplishments. But again, the depression that's inside of me is constantly at the back of my head, as well as my anxiety. Those two don't work together. Anxiety and depression never work good together. Um, they're trying to bring me down and keep trying to tell me that, dude, you're almost 30 and you have nothing to show for it. But that's just not true. It's not. Like I said, I'm looking where I'm at today. I got two beautiful children, wife, and all this other good stuff, man. You know, I have a lot to be happy for and grateful for, and I am. I really am. I really, really, really am. Especially to my wonderful wife, who decided to show up when she did into my life and quite literally saved my life, to be honest with you. Because when I first met her, I think I was 23, and I've never had a girlfriend all my life. At 23 years of age, never had anyone to love or to love me. And because of my depression and anxiety, my depression almost won at one point. I'm just going to say that. And that is why it's so important, guys, to not go through with those kinds of thoughts and those kind of plans and whatnot, because you never know what is around the corner. For me, it was my wife. Had she have not shown up in my life when she did, I probably wouldn't lasted another couple weeks or a month. As a matter of fact, I was starting to think some really dark, disturbing thoughts that not even my own family knew about. I had never told anyone this. I never told anyone before I met Cinder, I should say. Before I met Alexis. I kept to myself. I just took it one day at a time, but the depression was about to claim me. It was that bad. And a lot of people don't believe me, but I almost got to the end and was about ready to give up on all of it. I was about ready to give up. And then my darling wife, who's currently live streaming in the other room, she just shows up into my life one day and it's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then we ended up talking for a long time at my grandfather's wood shop. Um, we met up. We talked. We started talking at around 6 p.m., I want to say. And we blinked, and she got a call from her mother and be like, "I need you to come home now, please," and whatnot. And we looked at the time. It was midnight all of a sudden. 6 p.m. into midnight. That's like, what, 6 hours? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it was 6 hours. We talked for 6 hours? Damn. Anyway, after that, we started talking a lot more on the phone and all this other good stuff. I took her out to some dates and whatnot, and to the movies, to go to the park, get some ice cream, the whole 9 yards, go swimming and all this other good stuff, and and then and and then after that, I'm like, I'm gonna kidnap you for like a week.